Okay guys, so let's review today's price action on EU. So firstly, we know that we can trade today because we have these news right here. And then let's go first. Let me explain the New York session because I have that currently right here. So I was bearish today because and this week basically because we are rejecting off the weekly fair value gap, and we have this weekly sell side, which is the ERL of the move in terms of the RL to ERL scenario right here. On the daily we didn't have much. We have these targets right here. On the 4-hour we had this fair value that was already used, so we're pushing lower, and this swing high right here to target maybe. On the 1-hour, I'll be fast today, it's nothing much. On the 1-hour we have this half the day and these 1-hour south side low of the day and London low. So from the beginning of the session I was looking at price creating this inversion fair value gap. I was looking for price maybe to reach higher into this to short, but then it left 15-minute fair value gap, so I was looking for it to reach here so that I can short towards this. This was the target. Or in other words, if we sweep this liquidity right here before reaching the 15-minute fair value gap, before me actually getting the sell opportunity, in that case I would look for a buy, and exactly that happened. So we had a move lower, and right here I was looking for a buy. The buy actually wasn't offered. As you can see, no break of structure right here happened after this was a sweep of liquidity. This right here would have been an entry if, because we have swept the daily lows, but the target was too close, so RR wasn't very good. We pushed lower, swept this liquidity right here, and after that I was looking for a break of structure, which did not happen, as you can see. And on the 1 minute it did happen with this right here. So this was the break of structure and the fair value gap. That was not a good entry for me because we just reached into a 5-minute fair value gap while being bearish, and we didn't have any fair value gaps below. So that was two things that was missing for this setup. In terms of the 1 minute setup right here that happened, this break of structure right here, I could have entered on this, but I did not like how we don't have any fair value gaps below, and we don't have a setup on the 2 minute. For me, a big thing in December is that my setups have to be A+, and that means that the setups are preferable to be on the 2 minute time frame, and that at least 4 of the 5 things match in terms of the checklist. In this case, the break of structure, that we don't have it here, but we have on the 1 minute. But what I missed is the bias and the fair value gap that price reached into. So this was not an A or A+ setup for me, which is why I did not enter into it, basically. So that's it about NY. Let me just stop the video and I'll come with you on the London session. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark out the time window that we are trading right here. And let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on the daily we know we are bearish, but in this case right here, we have swept this sell side liquidity on the 4-hour. Like this, and on the 1 hour we see the same thing, so we swept that. Then we can go on the 15-minute time frame. Here we can see, so we swept that liquidity and we don't have anything right here, which is kind of disappointing, but let's go lower on the 2 minutes. So here actually we can see that we could have got a small setup. We swept this liquidity, and 3 o'clock came and created a break of structure right here. And as you can see, we have this fair value gap right here. This is 2 minute fair value gap, and we have this one right here. Now the reason why we entered on the first right here is because with these type of trades you have to enter on the first fair value gap and put the stop below the second fair value gap like this, and maybe target a 1 to 2 or something, or you can actually maybe let's look for a target to see if we can target anything. So maybe we can target a 50% of this range, which would be right there, for example, which would offer you a nice 2.34, or you can, in this case, target a 3 to 1 fixed RR. I would do this, but my stop probably would be maybe at 5 pips, or if I was looking to put a stop right here, then it would be a 2-hour trade. But recently I started to take trades that have stops like this. So let's say 5.5 maybe, and I am at 3-hour fixed. And if in this case, like a bit tighter stop losses and fixed RR of 1 to 3. So this would be the trade basically. Yeah, that's about it. For London. However, this trade I don't think I would have taken because we have our bias is bearish as you know it, and we didn't reach into any fair value gap right here. So we have only swapped that liquidity. We didn't enter in any fair value gaps right here, as you can see. But as you know, London has been very simple these days, very simple. It basically just sweeps the liquidity pool and then creates the setup. It has been like that for the past few weeks, but I cannot trade it because of school, but that's also fine, you know. So yeah, that's about it for this day. We are trading tomorrow again. Tomorrow we are trading normally, the NY session, and Friday we will also trade, but very carefully. And that's about it.